third game, we could roll into the SEC championship game. We had number 14 LSU playing number one Georgia, and Georgia, they just handled business here. This was a game that I thought LSU would have covered the point spread, just because Georgia had a tendency to kind of let off the gas a little bit for some of these, better teams, so to say. And LSU did have a chance to kind of have a backdoor cover here, but late turnover ripped that away. They lose by 20 points, 50-30, and Georgia stays number one seed in the playoff. Good win for Georgia. Undefeated season. Look, they haven't lost, in
They
so
haven't lost
long
in like
now,
2 years now.
right? Yeah, so it's huge accomplishment for Georgia. Kirby Smart has those guys ready to go, and look, I'm sure that Georgia team thinks this national championship is theirs. So whoever wants it, they're gonna have to rip that thing from their hands.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out. I mean, we'll get into it obviously later on in the episode, but I think even I thought that LSU would be able to cover their spread as well, but I mean, straight off the bat with that field goal recovery, it's like everybody was just not alert. It was just, I mean, that's bad coaching in general. You know, you just let the team run it back for a touchdown. Nobody's even running, making any effort, and it's just like I don't know. I mean, this was pretty much a gimme for Georgia, and I think Georgia's just ready for the playoffs and have their ears pinned back for
Yeah,
their first opponent.
and for
So
LSU, good for them for even making it here,
yeah,
right? Nobody
exactly.
would have picked LSU to win, that division technically,
Right.
and get to the conference championship game. Everyone thought Bama was, going to be a juggernaut this year, the way Georgia is, and LSU beats Bama. They got a bunch of quality wins. We saw them even struggle in the first game, which looking back, imagine if they could have won that game, how much different the season would have been. They, might have been squarely in this playoff hunt. What we did get to see from LSU was the quarterback play from Garrett Nussmeier when Jaden Daniels went down. That has LSU's fan base a little bit, split in terms of who they want to see for next year. But we did see, as good as Jaden Daniels has been, got him to this game. Garrett Nussmeier is a way more better passer of the football, and that's something that could open up their offense. So some people might think that there's more upside going with Nussmeier over Jaden Daniels. We'll see. We have the transfer portal going on, which we'll get into. So if both guys are even there next year, that might be something to keep an eye on and see who wins that quarterback back battle, which probably wouldn't have been a quarterback battle
Right.
for anybody if Jaden Daniels didn't get hurt and Nussmeier wasn't able to put up a nice performance in terms of passing yards against an elite defense like Georgia.